My name is Vicki Lewis, and I'm from St. James, Missouri.
And you are working at the Econo Lodge.
Yes,
In what town?
Rolla, Missouri.
And you were telling me that this COVID has affected the motel business at the Econo Lodge.
It definitely has. It's wreaked havoc on the hotel all year long, and it doesn't look like it's going to be letting up anytime soon.
Wow. And have you taken, have you had to let people go or cut people's hours or?
Actually, yes. For the longest time, for almost a year now, we've only been open part of the day and evening shift. We're not open of a night shift. We just opened up the night shift this week. But yeah, and we lost 3 really good employees because of COVID. They couldn't, because of health reasons, could not work here.
Did they get COVID?
They did not get COVID because they were at a high risk category. They could not stay here and work.
Wow. Have you known people that have had COVID or?
Yes.
Anyone who died or been hospitalized?
Yes. Out of the family that I'm thinking of, the 3 girls got COVID. Their mother got COVID, but the boy and the dad did not get COVID in the family. And 2 of them were in the hospital for a while.
And you have a 94-year-old father, sorry.
Actually, he's 84. He's not 94. I'm sorry. He's 84. I apologize.
And you are afraid for his health?
Yes. For the longest time, when I'd go get his groceries or whatever he needed, I would just stand outside and talk to him. I was afraid to go in and talk to him. But he's been very healthy. He hasn't gotten it. His wife has not gotten it. So we've been very lucky.
And if you, so you also have grandchildren living with you.
Yes, I have 2 grandchildren. They're 15 and 16, yes.
And their schooling has been affected.
Very much so. They just recently, last week, I believe it was, went back to actual school. They were doing everything on computers since last March, yes.
And has their health, or let's say mental health or happiness, been affected by the?
Absolutely, especially my granddaughter. It has affected her mental health a lot.
And you were, just to continue, you were saying that it with your grandsons?
My granddaughter, it's affected her mental health a lot. She gets very depressed. My grandson, it affects him too, but he goes to his music and plays his music a lot. But they miss their friends and everything,
Has it affected your happiness?
Yes.
In what way?
I feel like I'm a lot more stressed than I was. For whatever reason. I mean, I stress about not having the guests coming into the hotel. I worry about my grandkids. I worry about my dad. I worry about my husband's a truck driver, and there for a long time, him being a truck driver, he couldn't get food while he was out on the road. A lot of places were shut down. And so we got him a refrigerator put in his truck and cooking things, and he cooks a lot in his truck now.
And so, so it's been rough on everybody's psyche. And are you looking forward to it ending, or where do you see? Where do you think things are going from here?
I'm hoping that it's all over with soon. I'll be honest with you. That's my prayer. I pray every night that things get better and everybody is able to go back to being the way they were. Just being normal, whatever that'll be. Everybody can go back to having picnics and go into their families' houses at holidays. I mean, that's what's really hard, is at the holidays, sitting at the kitchen table that used to be filled all the way around with people, and they're no longer there with you,
And so you don't know, you don't have a good vision of what's next.
No, I don't. I'll be honest with you, I don't. I have a hope for the future, but
Very good. Here we are in, I always mispronounce it. It's
Rolla, yes, sir.
Rolla, Missouri, in the mountains of the Ozarks.
Yes, Ozark Mountains.
And today we had a good day. And thank you very much for all your help.
You're very welcome.